Yep.
So I just have my hair kind of pinned back since it's like looking crazy. I'm not gonna wear a hat, whatever. I'm not going anywhere before I go to the shop, so I don't really care. But anyway, no product. I'm dressed comfortably. This is like usually how I lounge around the house. Like big, comfy clothes. So this is what I'm wearing to the shop because I want to be ultra comfy. And that's about it. We'll see you in the car.
Let's roll out.
Hey guys, I'm now 4 days post install, and I just wanted to share my experience with you. The night before my installation, I did a clarifying wash. I used a bowl of filtered water with rose water, black soap, and a couple of drops of rosemary oil. I mixed it all up. I used a toothbrush and I kind of parted my scalp and scrubbed with the toothbrush. It took about 35 minutes or so. I then washed it out with Tea Tree Tingle, the Trader Joe's shampoo and conditioner. Washed it out, didn't add any oils or leave-in conditioners to it. I let it air dry. I put it in about 6 or 7 plaits and went to sleep. So the next morning I woke up and I went straight over to the studio or chair. But the installation took 25 hours total, and it was not so bad. I mean, I had my laptop, I had my phone, I had snacks, I had a pillow. I would say the worst part of the whole process was that my butt hurt really bad. I didn't have a donut or anything like that, and her chair was comfortable, but for whatever reason, I was in a lot of pain. As far as my hair is concerned and my scalp, it didn't hurt. It was pretty relaxing. The process itself of the installation was not very painful. The parting and the installation of the locks didn't hurt at all. My head was a little sore over the next 48 hours or so after that, and on a scale of 1 to 10, or from 1 to 10, it was about between a 3 and a 4. So not bad at all. Sort of like when you get braids and it hurts for a couple of days. I took an ibuprofen and it was fine after that. I have 415 locks, and I started with 9 inches of hair, and she did a pattern 4 lock, and she kind of explained to me the difference between pattern 3 and pattern 4, but I can't really explain to you what the difference is. You have to look that up if you're interested. I have a dent in the middle of my head, which made the parting process a little tricky for her, but I think she still got the grid done the way she wanted to, which is awesome. I also had some breakage in the crown of my head, which I wasn't aware of. I usually wear my hair in a Afro puff ponytail or whatever, so I wasn't even aware that I had breakage back there, but I did notice that I was my edges on the left side are a little thin. They've been that way for a long time, and so she's just keeping an eye on everything. She's also specialized in hair loss. She's a certified loctician, but she's also certified in hair loss. So she just said we keep an eye on it. She didn't think it was a big deal, and she basically said over time that the Sisterlocks should help, you know, my hair loss and breakage situation. I found her on the Sisterlocks website. I found 3 or 4 people in my area. I'm in Virginia, and I wanted to stay kind of close. I was willing to drive to Northern Virginia, but I really preferred to stay within the Richmond area. But I went to her for my first consultation, and I ended up choosing her. I know that people recommend going to 3 or 4 consultants, and that's probably the best thing to do, but I just felt comfortable with her, so I went with her. And I plan to go to her for my retightenings. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do my own. I'm just like, I really suck at doing my own hair. So anyway, after the installation process was over, she gave me this customer starter kit, and it came with the Sisterlocks starter shampoo. It also came with like a little pack of rubber bands for when you have to bundle your hair when you wash. It also came with some helpful tips for your Sisterlocks, and then it also came with a birthday certificate that I think you can send in or something. And anyway, as far as the itching, like I've watched a lot of videos and people talk about how bad the itching is the first week. So my loctician suggested that I drink a lot of water, which I've been doing, and she also suggested that I use a spray bottle. And the spray bottle that I use has water. I actually kind of just made up my own stuff to throw in there, but it has rose water, filtered water, rosemary oil, like a couple of drops, and lavender. And those are things that tend to work well on my scalp anyway. So every time it starts to itch a little, I just spray it on my scalp, and I haven't really been having too many issues. I would say today is probably the worst that it's been so far, and again, this is day 4, and on a scale from 1 to 10, the itchiness was like a 4, and as soon as I sprayed it, I was fine. So as far as how I prepare my hair for bed, so at night before I go to sleep, I spray my hair with the rose water mixture, and I put my hair into about 6 or 7 braids, maybe not that many, maybe it's 5 or 6, and I roll up the ends with perm rods, and I put a bonnet on, and that's it. In the morning, take my rollers out, unravel my hair, and I usually pin it back on both sides, only because I work in the lab and I don't like wearing my hair down in the lab. It's kind of gross. So other than that, so far the issues, or any issues that I've encountered, the only thing so far I've encountered really is frizziness. My ends are really frizzy, and I can see that my locks are starting to get frizzy, and it's only day 4, so I have a month to go, so I can only imagine how frizzy it's going to be by the time I go back for my retightening. But anyway, I mean, so far so good. I know that this is going to be a long journey, and I'm super excited to share my journey with you guys. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully they will get better over time. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of turn around and show you guys what it looks like in the back. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will respond as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.